I'm Jamie, welcome to Tradespotting. Love me or hate me, I do good to you and do a lot of it on GME. So if you like GME, maybe you know, even though you don't like me, you might like the content. Who knows, maybe you'll eventually come to like me. Or even maybe liking me isn't important, but you and I can still have a relationship over time where I talk stuff on the internet and you watch it just for general sentiment or for improving your own technical analysis, or perhaps even you benefit from it in other ways, in which case that's fantastic. But none of this is financial advice. If you like, consider every sentence to end with a question mark. And welcome to Tradespotting. Bing bong, the price is wrong, but it's currently 163.90. On the 4 hour time frame, you can see that we've broken out of this channel potentially. We've had one candle outside of it, and this one is still opened, closed with a doji. Perhaps price action is going to change around here. Doji candle, Japanese for oops, we did an oopsie. Let's perhaps consider our strategy and to turn around. This will coincides with an indicator called the TD sequential, which says on all of the significant time frames the downside has changed. Now, if you want to see that video, it's on Rocky Outcropp's channel. It explains exactly how it works, and I highly recommend it. At the minute, you can see this is a very positive 4 hour candle. It'll close as the markets do in 12 hours 44 minutes. At that stage, you'd be thinking, well, is it enough of a recovery? Does it come back and within this channel? Does it recover and open in above this demand line that I've got drawn here? You can see it's this green upward sloping diagonal, which encompasses lows within this formation, this period of time, which I would call consolidation. I'd also say it's happening at a high and it's very bullish, but more on that at a different point in time. And so that's your 4 hour. If we drop down to the 1 hour, you can see price actions come in, it's put in a lower low, it's put in a higher low on the oscillator. There's your divergence that's stretched up from the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 30 minutes, and here we see it on the hourly, and you can see it's coming in at the last hour of the day. So every day this week, when prices have been faded by our enemies at the beginning, it's picked up by us every day at the end. It puts in a little touch of bullish divergence. That's us saying, hi, we're still here, we're not going anywhere. And it'll keep happening until such times as we turn around and put in higher highs, at which point, get the fuck out of my garden. Right, so you're around the 1 hour time frame, and you can see that if we draw in our lows here, it's now more appropriate perhaps to look at what prices need to get to confirm this is a local low, and say that then perhaps we're on for a bigger move. And that price that you're aiming for at the minute is $175. Open and close above that on a 4 hour, then who knows where Friday could end, right? It wouldn't be much to ask the prices to then move up to around $207, perhaps even up to the top side of the golden pocket at that stage. When you're looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that being at $210 is actually kind of confluent with the 200 period simple moving average, which is common to test that once you've broken down below it. And if we do that, having recovered from this channel, having tested this demand line, having made this measured move, having gone from the 236 to the 618, right, that's when the fire starts to burn. Dropping down to the 50-minute time frame, we've only got 10 minutes and 43 seconds of this left. You can see there again is this divergence that we're talking about. That's very bullish, but it needs for the prices to recover that 236 we were talking about. On the 50-minute time frame, you can see that there's a negative splay on these moving averages, those which are quite significant. It comes as this Fibonacci, which is quite significant, comes in at this area. As I was saying in the live stream, if you were tuning along for that, which you are right now, if you're watching, hopefully still here. If not, tune in for one time, and I appreciate it if you're just stopping by just this time. Thanks. Where you need to see prices go to around $175. Along with being like putting in a higher high on some of the support and the horizontal support and resistance, you'd also be recovering whatever it was that just went out of my head and I was about to talk about. Anyway, like, it's not here, and so I'm not going to spend time looking for it. It's 9 minutes 51 seconds, so the time's dropping down. Go to the 5 minute time frame, so only got the one we're in and the next one left. And you can see that this idea of which I was talking about, which is a W bottom or an inverted head and shoulders, it comes in with all of the signs of divergence you'd like to see on the RSI below. Now, this subformation itself only has a 60% chance, a 40% chance of success, so a 60% chance of failure. But there's certain things that go along with it, and if you've seen my stuff for long, you'll know that. And I look for head and shoulders because there's so many of them, because they so often fail, and because they're so stupid. I prefer to draw them like this here and just say this is the trend. It's on a small time frame, makes no difference. Once we open and close above this line, and if we do that at the same time as opening and closing above this area of horizontal support and resistance. Then sure, give me your head and shoulders, I'll eat it all up, right? It's all about the measured move. And what is the measured move on that, right? It's about breaking this area and taking it up here. Obviously this is on the log chart if everything is what I say it should be, which of course it is. Drop it on there and you can see it takes us right up into 174, 175 bucks. And does that all to come together for because it's magic, because it's hocus pocus, because somehow I've set all this up so that I can deliver a message that's impactful and sounds like it makes sense? No, this is what the charts tell me. This is how you construct a thesis on what way you're going to trade. This is about looking for confluences. And what do we see everywhere there are confluences? What are they? Bullish AF. You know, do you want this thing, right? Because I want it so much. I want it so bad that the fact that I'm getting it at this price is, and it is in some senses a miracle, right? Now, so is the fact that we have this science of technical analysis, which we can use to empower our lives. I know this is a live clip. I'm supposed to be talking about the technical analysis itself rather than like advocating its benefits. But here you go with the volume. Bing, bong, back above this. $165. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. Resting comfortably on the first target that we talked about at the opening part of the stream with regards to technical analysis and how prices might make their next short-term move. So here we are, and when we open and close above these moving averages, you can expect prices to do exactly as we've said they'll do again, because that's what prices do. At the minute, it turns out, you know, we happen to be sat here where so many different fates collide. It was brought to my attention today that a very, very popular YouTuber who covers this stuff and who I have respect for, who works very hard, said that most DD is all fluff and doesn't include anything useful, and this is an invitation to that guy to check out this content, and an invitation to you to rub it in his face until such times as there's an acknowledgement that this DD that I put out every day helps people. I won't have it said any other way. 165.86. One minute. You're above everything you need to be. Reaching for the stars, that's what it's doing, you know, and that's relative. That's relative to where we've come from. We're reaching for the stars. When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, and that's how it tends to happen, right? You buy at support, not resistance, and then you just... Right. It's not screaming into the night, it's screaming at our enemies. We've got it. 165.86. We've got it. Come on. Come on. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left of this one, and then we're ticking down. Another new member. Welcome, a chimp. We've been here before, haven't we? Autopoetic. Hold on. Autopoetic. Neo. Thanks very much for joining up. Really appreciate your support. It goes a long way. Thanks to everybody who's a member of the channel. I appreciate you so much. You know, you make this possible, because with plenty of streams, you know, like I'm only on for a few minutes today, so don't expect there to be like super chats or whatever, and the adverts revenue, like, not a thing. It's the members that help it and make every day worthwhile. Thank you so much. You all so appreciate it. Diamond tips tonight. You're a legend, mate. Sorry, I would have posted more on Reddit, but I'm currently on a 7-day ban. Been there. I've switched to Reddit for now. Twitter. Also, I'm loving the market open with Rugged Crop and market close with Tradespotting. Excellent. I'm glad that we are dovetailing it in the way that suits yourself. You are a legend, my friend. So we're up at this line now, and it's not got here for just because I said it would, right? I said it would because it was obviously going to, and here it is. breaks it down. Aha, I can break it down like this. I can break it down like this, and I break it down for you, right? I'm doing it for you. That's why I'm doing this, right? So that you can see that this works, so that you can power yourself, so that you can take control of your life, so that you can make a difference around you, and you can change the world for the better, because that's what we're out here doing, right? It's not fucking around. Wolfic Doomslayer, 999. Thank you. Replicator set to banana. Boarding passes have been checked. Let's fucking go. Wolfic Doomslayer, welcome aboard, sir. Would you like one of these comfy seats we've prepared for you? You ask, is there a difference? I'll say no. All of the seats are comfy. Everybody is traveling first class. 166.06. Oh, look at the price section. Oh, don't we love it doing what we said it would do? No. We do like to look beside the seaside. Drusel, appreciate the TA. We all want this. This is why we hold. Drusel, thank you very much. I appreciate the donation. You guys. Guys. Thanks. Oh yeah, I'm winning. How much for the badge? How much for the badge? Well, it's not cheap, right? It's not cheap. It doesn't come cheap in points. You can't buy it with money. We'll see exactly what rate it's going to be. But trust me, we don't, right? I hate why I say that. It's because I mean what I'm about to go on to say. But I try and always qualify it with, like, trust yourself is the point, right? Every time you ever hear me say that, take that part out of the sentence. I don't want to encourage that idea. People, trust yourself is like enough of a message to try and get across. So I'm trying to overload you old noggins there. Tradespotting. Why, thank you. Yes, I would. Excellent. Right, prices, 2 minutes, 13 seconds. We're up at 166.96. Oh, yeah. There we go. Don't we love you? Yes, we do. And it's all over this fucking chart here. It's all over this chart how much we love you. Look at that. This is all perfectly natural price action, too. There's, like, despite what it might look dramatic, it's actually all perfect, right? This is all really, really harmonious. There you go. And for a second there, the only person that was playing a tune was a really old Romanian guy and his really old Romanian wife, and they were together holding us, playing a concertina. And then it was an old tune. And here we are. So yeah, what did the Romans ever do for us? Well, thanks. They made it further in Scotland than they ever did in the recent past. DMC 17, you already have a duel. Yeah, chill out, mate. Fight or choose your battles. Pick your battles. Like, at least pick them all to be it's like better scheduling, for goodness sakes. 166.46. There you are. Little last minute of price action. Ticking down. It's been great to share these times with you guys. It really has. Janine subscribed nearly rigid. Jamie, we appreciate you and Rocky, the TA there. Wouldn't have dreamed of going somewhere else, because if it ain't Scottish, mumbled TA, it's crap. You damn straight it is a bit if it isn't. Hey, once you get used to it, it's hard to get anything else. And if you don't like me, that's fine, right? I do like to put out my true personality, and so in some way I'll help people, because they'll see, like, here's a different type of personality, and they can measure themselves on the scale between all of those that are out there. Mine's, right, personality wise, I don't know if what ranks like. Couldn't give two flying Fs what people think of that, but it's different from other people, so it helps people put themselves on the scale. So I know that even if you don't like me, I'm doing something out here. Love you, long time. Jeff Smith, you legend. The price action, there it is. Bung bong. Markets have closed 167.21. There you go. Right back at ya. That's even higher. That's higher than where it needed to be by. Let's see, is it actually that? Have we got significant enough news? Is that confirmed? It certainly is higher than it was here. This is what we needed to do. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see it with this. That's exactly as it is. This is it, folks. And here's more volume than you're likely to see for what's the rest of the day. Yeah. We came in similar to here. That dip. What time was that? Just after lunch. Well, my lunch. It's market open, wasn't it? So we had this sort of thing. Bing, bing, bing. Back here. Open and close above this. Psh. Yeah, right. This is where we're going. It's fucking inevitable. Well, it isn't. There are areas to put across. There are things we need to do, right? They're bridges, but they're jungle canyon rope bridges. Shout out Stuart Lee, what a legend. I saw him on a bus once. He looked really old and tired. Interesting. Anyway, I tweeted about it at the time. High five for us, Crest. High five, Rocky. So does anybody want to like just high five me now? High five to you. That's the end of this stream. I should have ended it earlier. Would have been more concise. As it is, that's the information. So if this is new to you or I'm new to you, that's a little bit about me. And like, you know, hope to see you again sometime. And if this is the first time I'm catching you, thanks so much for stopping by. It really is appreciated. Cheers. See ya.